our loved ones? Well, that's a very good question, and it's a question many people do ask. Many people have this curiosity of where do we go when our physical body makes its transition to the spirit world? And for me, as a medium, I look at the spirit world as being here in the physical presence, being here around us in our daily lives. It's just that we, as normal people, we just do not see or hear or feel the spirit world the way that those who are sensitive or mediums would. For me, I like to think that the spirit world spin one way and we in the physical world spin another. And I think that we just bypass each other. I've had numerous evidence and experiences where not just in my daily life, but giving readings that the spirit world show me that they are here. Many people have this illusion that they go to some weird and wonderful other dimension or other space. Now that could be, but for me, that other space is here. It is around us. It is very much here in the present moment, but we just do not know where that space is. We do not see that space. But our loved ones are very much always around us. And I'm a true advocate. Just because we do not see them, or if you cannot hear them, it does not mean that they are not there. It just means that they are in a different way of living, i.e. not with a physical body or a physical touch or a physical voice to the ear to hear. So our loved ones, for me, what you want to call the spirit world or the other realm or even heaven, for me is here. It is here. It's just that we do not see our loved ones the way that we once did when they had that physical body. So I like to think that our loved ones watch over us, they're around us, and that they try to support us. So for me, the spirit world is here with us, just spinning one way as we spin another, and we just bypass each other. And for me, that's personal to believe, and it's also comforting to remember that our loved ones are very much around us. Do our loved ones wait for us when we cross over? Absolutely. I'm a true believer, not just through believing, but also knowing, and with numerous experiences, that loved ones who have already made their transition do in fact come close at someone else's time of passing to be there to greet them and to comfort them, and for me to welcome them back into the family. That's why I call it a reunion, because when we make our transition to that physical death that we call death, when we make our transition, we are reunited with our loved ones. Our loved ones come forward and it's like a celebration. I often look at it as we here in the physical say goodbye and those in the spirit welcome and say hello. Through many years of being a medium, through communicating with spirits, I've had many proof and many evidence of the spirit telling their loved ones who actually came for them, who actually was present in the room before they made their transition. And it's so rewarding to know that no one crosses over alone. There will always be someone there. And listen, even if it's someone who didn't necessarily have a physical life with an individual. For example, if a young person passes away and didn't get to meet their grandparents because they were already in the spirit world before they made their transition, they're still connected through the soul groups. They're still connected from our maternal or paternal. They're all connected in some way. So there's still that connection and that bond through the soul. So when he or she crosses over, the grandparents will be there to greet them while the parents are still here. So no one, absolutely no one, will cross over to the spirit world alone. And hopefully this will give you comfort in knowing that even if someone's passing has been sudden, or someone has had to pass or cross over with not having anyone physically with them or family member, have comfort knowing that their loved ones in the spirit world will gather around them, ready to greet them and welcome them and love them as they make their transition to the spirit world. So yes, our loved ones are always waiting for when we are ready to make our transition. Are we reunited with our pets? Beautiful, beautiful question. And a very simple answer, yes, we are. For many years as a medium, I have always communicated with the spirit of humans, our loved ones. But as I delve into the evidence and the story of the spirit, I have become aware of the spirit world with pets in it. And that left me wondering, are these our pets? Do these pets belong to us that we have lost? And as I explore it by asking the spirit that I'm communicating with, who is this pet? Where does this dog belong? What is the dog's name? And every time I've always been able to gather some form of evidence that will leave the person that I'm reading the knowledge that their loved pets are within the spirit world with their loved ones. And again, for me personally, our animals are just as loved as the humans, friends and family. They're basically our fur babies. I've communicated with people who have told me that they are with the horse, they are with the tortoise, they are with the dog, the cat, even hamsters. Anything at all that you as a physical person have shown love and unconditional love to, well, that's going to be there because that love is still very much there, isn't it? For me, I have lost a beautiful dog in the spirit world now, and I still get emotional thinking about him, but I've had communication many times from other mediums and other people that he is there and he is around as well. And I know that he is with my dad because my dad has shown people that he's with the dog, and he's shown experiences through dreams, etc., that the dog is there. So our pets cross over just like us. Our pets have souls just like us. And when the body, whether it's an animal body or a human body, when that physical body that holds our soul crosses over, then our soul then evolves into the spirit. So that is what continues, is what we call the spirit. So beautiful question, and I know many of you will be glad to hear this, but your dogs, your cats, your hamsters, your rabbits, your horses, whatever you have had an emotional attachment that you have called a pet, will certainly greet you in the spirit world when you make your transition. And in this moment, they will be in the spirit world with your loved ones awaiting your transition as well. Absolutely. Loved ones can actually communicate with us whilst we are asleep. When we go through the dream state and when we are on perhaps the hypnagogic state of consciousness, before we drift into that sleep mode, we are more receptive to communicating with our loved ones very naturally. And again, as I always say, I've had many experiences as a medium myself and as a normal person of both having dreams of my loved ones, but also as a medium sharing that through communication. Your mum tells me she has been trying to give you signs in your dreams. She has been trying to show you that she's with you in your dreams. And one particular story that really stands out, I will just very much share with you because you've asked that question. I remember in my early stages developing as a medium, a young lady had came to me for a reading, and I said to her, your mum is telling me that she has been showing you herself in your dreams holding a young baby. I says, she wants me to tell you that she's showing you she's holding this young baby so that you know that she is looking after this child. I says, I feel this child didn't get a full physical life. And she was crying as she told me this, and she said, yes, she said, very much recently I remember dreaming of my mum. She says, it was ever so real, but I knew it was a dream. She says, but my mum was showing me that she was holding this baby. She says, and I believe that child is mine. I believe that is my child, that is my son that I lost very recently. So just at the end of the reading, just through conversation with her, she had unfolded and told me that the year before she had lost her son. And she always asked her mum, show me or tell me, give me a sign that you are with my baby boy. Show me that you're looking after him. And the mum, very cleverly from the spirit, was showing her daughter just a very, very simple image of her mum holding the baby. So our loved ones do try to communicate with us through our dreams. Many of you, like me, will not actually remember much of your dreams, and that's because we dream thousands and thousands and thousands of different things within just one sleep. So yeah, some of you may remember lots of your dreams, some of you probably won't. But if you're asking your loved ones to come into your dreams, I would encourage you to keep a journal by your bedside. So if you wake up, you can take a note of things that maybe you have seen or names that you have heard be mentioned, anything at all. And then you can confer with other family members and ask. And that's where maybe you will get validation as well. Our loved ones do anything they can to show us that they are around us. Because remember, they don't want to be forgotten. They still want to show that they are here trying to support us, helping us and guiding us as we move forward in this physical life without them. So if they can get into our dreams and show us that they are perhaps healthier now, maybe in a better frame of physical image rather than the way they were. Perhaps if someone was in a wheelchair before they passed, they may show themselves standing and dancing within your dream, and that's to show you, I am no longer burdened, I am no longer stuck or limited in my movement. So it's their way of reassuring you as their loved ones that they are healthier and that they are well. So do not feel that your loved ones have not been trying to get your attention through your dreams. It may just be that you're not remembering them at this moment in time. But I can assure you, at some point in your dreams, your loved ones will extend a hand of love to show you, we are here, we are watching, we are with you. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe for more weekly videos coming soon.